Yo, welcome back guys to another video on the channel. This is the second of three playoff races in D1 here, and we're at Chicago Street Course. Yes, Gen 6's at the street course for the first time. Didn't get to see it until Gen 7 in the real life. We get to see it with Gen 6's here in this game. Also, a lot of things happen for this race. First of all, we're no longer on our old game that we were using. Soaring, the driver of the 99, actually made this game for us. So, a lot of thanks to him for making it. It's a really good game so far. Second, I do not finish this race. That kind of sounds weird. I only go halfway through this race. I have some stuff in real life occur that I had to go and leave for the rest of the race. I couldn't get out of anything. I had to just leave. So I do a driver swap mid race with Tanuki, who drives the 11 in D2, been really good in there. It drives the 10 here in D1 every once in a while. So I will be switching with him midway through this race, and we'll actually be using some of Dylan's footage because he streamed the race. Go follow him on YouTube, the Gaming Boy, all that stuff. Speaking of which, saying all that, follow me, subscribe, like, any of that stuff on the video, all of that. Let's get into the second race of the playoffs. So, like I said, in this race, we are at the Chicago Street Course in Soaring's new game. We actually had a lot happen. It was originally going to be the Roval. Then we wanted the Glen. Then it got switched to the Street Course. So here we are. Oh, and another thing I didn't mention, as we go into turn one, everybody gets into the wall, pretty much. Soaring gets to the wall, cleans everyone out. Another thing to mention here, the 9, that is not King driving that car. That is Smile, a D3 regular driving, I believe, the 83 car, that white Red Bull truck that's always in D3. Yeah, that's who's driving the 9 right now. I have no clue what his D1 experience is. He did race on the old game at Charlotte. I kind of don't remember how he did. But back to the true race. I am way ahead already. Soaring, getting into the wall and slowing everyone down really messed some stuff up with everyone in the back. Allowed me to get way out in front, and knowing me, I am arguably the fastest driver. Especially here, this new game, I've been able to figure this game out really well so far compared to other people. So I get out to the huge lead, and we're actually going to skip a lot of laps here because it's just a lot of me leading. So we skip to lap 11 up to lap 12. I catch lap traffic, the 18. That's another car that's have a sub in it. That's the 18. As we lag, as I'm overtaking him, that was a little scary during the race. But yes, the 18 is not Little Dave in this race. That is another brand new driver to the league, but Nan had a little rough first race, but he's first ever race in this league. I don't expect too much from a rookie, even though I am one and I do really well. I know I'm kind of an anomaly. But on lap 13 here, about halfway through this race, this is when I have to radio in to Tanuki and Oda that I am coming in this lap. I am going through the pit lane and we are making our driver swap. So I'm trying to get ahead as much as I can. As you see, the 6-second gap. It was 8 seconds at one point. I wish I could have kept that rising because it would have gotten a lot more time away, made this driver swap a lot more comfortable as if it wasn't already pretty comfortable. So I come in and I switch with Tanuki. He will drive my car for the second half of this race with 12 laps to go. So now we switch to the broadcast that Dylan was recording live. The 9 has now gotten past the 18. He's in second. Smile right now, doing very good for his first true D1 race. Charlotte we don't really count because he wasn't in a car that was registered to race. So now I'm banking on Tanuki to do good as the 18 sends it into a gap that was there for just a second but closed too early, wrecks the 9, and the first caution of the race is going to get called. Right after I leave, the first wreck happens 20 seconds after I leave the race and Tanuki gets going. So now we'll skip ahead to the next restart very quick as the 9 side by side with the 14. He's still in second, luckily. Much cleaner restart than we had when I was out there for the start of the race. Everyone gets through without ruining each other. 11 gets into the back of the 18, but the 14 Tanuki filling in for me for the rest of this race is out in front still. He has not much practice on this track at all, really. So I am being shocked as I watch this race on my phone. The 99 is soaring, gets into it with the 9, and Dega out of nowhere gets the second. One thing he told me before the race started, he put in a lot of time as the 99 gets into the wall from the 9. The 41 Dega, he told me before the race started, him, Smile, and Soaring all hopped on the track and raced about 50 or so laps before the race. And Dega really found a lot of speed out of nowhere. I was not expecting this going into the race, and I saw, oh my gosh, my team owner teammate is in second right now. And now as we go down the front stretch, he will be fighting for the lead and has it over to Nuki. And I'm ecstatic on my phone watching this as they both go to the wall. Dega gets into it harder than Tanuki gets into it. The 9 then goes to the inside. He will now take the lead. Smile, representing King for this race, has taken the lead. Again, playoff picture. Haven't mentioned it a lot, really, not even at all so far this race. The 9 in a decent spot was on that cut line coming into this race. Now in the lead and can give King a chance for appearance in his first season of D1. So now he gets out to the lead, Soaring, looking to try and get past the 14 of Tanuki. You see in the back, the 99 does actually get past the 14, and he is going to storm ahead. The 41 now looking to try and get past me. Dega really wants that spot to get into the playoffs as well. But again, the 9 getting way out in front like I was at the beginning of the race. He seems to be the next fastest driver by a large margin. As you see Rover in the back with Iron. The 41, Dega, he gets out in front of the 14 as he goes a little wide, too wide, gets into the wall, gets into the tires, and is going to fall back to fourth here. But Dega gets into the wall, into the corner, is going to let Tanuki get past him once again. As now we get just a little spread out here finally, as the 11 and the 17 still probably the closest drivers to each other on track. But we are going to transition from 9 to go to 8 to go, down into the corner here. The 14, 41 still battling just a little bit. 18 pretty slow in this track. Didn't have a lot of experience going into it. He's had some troubles. The 11 gets into the wall, lets the 17 ahead, but they put each other into the wall and slow each other down, making it even harder for them to even have a chance to catch up to the leaders. Is still the 9 out in front, over Soaring, 3 seconds up at the time of the last lap. He is going through very well compared to everyone else. You would have thought Soaring, being the guy that has made this game, would have probably had the most time on this game. All the testing, all the debugging. You'd think he'd be the fastest. No, the new face of D1 being the fastest driver here today. It's the 41, sends it into a gap that's not there. Hits the wall, spins the 14 as well. They're going to cause a caution. And we're going to have another restart with about 6 or so laps to go. Dega thought there was a gap there that he could have taken, but eventually closed on him and he couldn't get past. So now we restart with 6 laps to go. 99 on the outside, 9 on the inside. 14 looks to the inside here, taps the 9, gets into the wall, sends both the 9 and 99 into the tires. The 11 and 17 both get caught up in it. 14 way out in front. It's the 9, 18, and 41 all pile into the wall. Everyone piles up behind him. The 18 gets involved. The 17 piled in with them as well. The 14 of Tanuki, the only one not truly involved there at the second end of that wreck. He did sort of cause the beginning of that wreck after getting squeezed down in the corner. Couldn't do much, didn't have much room. But he will have the lead going into these last couple of corners. The 9 makes a move on the outside out of the corner of the 41. 17, Rover, we haven't talked about him much. He's been in the back. He has not been crazy fast so far around here, but he does obviously have a lot of experience. Has been here since season 2. The 9 gets to the outside of the 14. They hit doors, but the 14 is going to stay out in front. The 9 is going to be just behind him. He is going to get second here on this restart, as we have 5 laps to go. 99 back there with the 41 in row 2. Here we go. 5 laps to go. Who can make it into the playoffs? Will Tanuki win another race for me? Doesn't look like it. The 9 gets out in front. Tanuki hits the wall again. We pretty much go 4 wide to start, but the 9 way out in front. The 14 gets spun pretty much. Is able to save it somehow. Stays in second, but the 99 right on his outside and is most likely going to get past him. He will get past. 14, though, not giving up. He's going to stay on the inside through the next corner, and they are going to stay side by side. No, the 99 gets past. Now the 17 gets side by side with the 14 going to the corner. A lag spike occurs. You see the 11 and the 99 around. The 14 gets into the wall. Another caution is going to come out. The 9 really not liking all the cautions, wants to get out into that lead and do what I did to start the race and get away from each other to hopefully win the race. As we take a look at Dylan, we're going to go into a free cam to see some of these drivers come to the line. The 9, another lag spike here. He is all alone. The 14 and 41 battling right now, custody 11, but the 41 just barely is going to edge out the 14. So now we go to the next restart. The 9, very slow start. The 14 gets the jump on him, is on the outside and is clear. The 9, clear the field, going to have the best shot at the corner. Going to get way out in front, and he now retakes the lead of this race, but gets into the wall. The 9, getting a shot from the 11, is going to get to his back bumper, get to the outside of Tanuki. The 99 and 41 fighting in the back. The 14 and 9 still side by side. The 11 sends it in, hits the 9. They're still side by side through the corner, out of the corner, down the straight. They're side by side. Amazing racing to end this race most likely. 14 still on the outside. The 11 sends it way deep, gets into the wall. The 99 now has caught up. The 9 still leading. The 14, we all hit the wall out of the corner. The 14 trying to move the 9 out of the way. It's not going to work. Looking through everybody in the field. 14 trying to look for some sort of way around the 9, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The 9 of Smile is going to keep that lead and is going to get going here. The 14 still in second. Very good spot to get me some more points. So they go into the corner. 14, everyone, they all get through the corner well. The 11 sends it deep again into a corner and pretty much wrecks himself again. The 99 again to the back bumper. The 14 pretty much. He wants to get past. Right now, the 14 and 99, we are leading the points. Me obviously having the win at Darlington. The 99 getting second. We're in the top of the points right now. 99 wants to get out, get past me and try and catch this 9 car, but doesn't. He goes, looks slow just a tiny bit, doesn't work. The 14 going to stay out in front. But the 99 has the inside. He's going to send it deep into the corner. Gets to the wall, but blocks the 14 just enough. Is going to get into second. That's going to be able to get him an extra point gained to me. But the 14 gets past the 11 slow on track. But the 14 gets past the 99 again. 99 goes wide into the wall out of the corner. The 41 now side by side with the 99. 99 could be losing even more points to me as another lag spike occurs. 99 stays in third, only going to lose 1 point right now. But if you can see, the 14 gets into the wall. Tanuki gets into it hard. It's going to let both Dega and Soaring out in front. And that's going to ruin Tanuki's shot at getting any sort of large amount of points, getting that second place. It's not going to happen. I'm not crazy mad at him. It still gets me a good amount of points. I only lose 2 to Soaring. But the man of the race, the 9 car, going to look as he goes through the final set of corners, coming down the final mini straight through the final corner. He is going to get through cleanly down the front stretch, is going to get his first win in D1 in his first race, just like SVG, going to put the 9 of King into the final 4 Champ 4 race at Homestead to race for a championship.